Is that... Let me see if it's...
Alright, I see you live.
Is it on there? Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Alright. Oh, fuck, the monetizations.
Hold on, let me just say something.
Whatever. Hey, what's up? We'll leave it.
Cool.
It was... I didn't put the fucking monetization back on there, but who gives a shit? It's like one... I don't know. One more game we're gonna play. Let me just swing by the restroom. It's 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. Sorry, guys, for anyone that comes back. I don't know what happened. I think some weird-ass ad on Professor came up and just, like, crashed my computer. I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard the ad or not. It was, like, super loud, and then everything just crashed.
I heard it.
Except for Lee.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, man. That was like the most invasive ad that I've ever seen in my life. It's like loud as fuck, opens up when you're in another application, and just like locks out your computer. Okay. So, sorry y'all missed that. It was a pretty good old game. We ended up winning. Sort of. I mean, it wasn't a good game for me early. I just died. It's probably the worst first 10 minutes of a game I've had all year. No, it was the, probably Professor ad police. They've done that before. Could have also been Wowhead. But it sounded like a Professor ad. Wowhead's pretty good. Like, I have it muted, and when I'm on there looking up stuff, it doesn't unmute. So, and it's always the same too, like, female, like, WoW commentators. It's the same ad every time. Forgot what it is, but it's like Percola is one person's name, and Annie Fischetta or something's the other one, and they have some kind of, like, I guess, weekly WoW talk or something. I've never actually listened to it, but that's like the only ad that shows up ever on Wowhead that I see. It's like, hey, it's these two kind of cute girls that play WoW a lot. Let's really fucking push their content hard. That's what I gotta do, man. I gotta get Rory to sort of hit the gym, teach her some charm skills, some social skills, get her really good at a video game. Millionaire, right there.
I dig it.
Cute girl, good personality, good at video games, you're set. Be like, honey, don't listen to your teachers. You don't need to know fucking math. Who gives a shit? What you need to do is get to masters and
That's right.
learn some video editing skills.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, you don't want to be an engineer, man. That's that weak shit. That's hard to do. Yeah. Nah. Just like Jake Paul said, yeah. I mean, yeah, a cute girl playing video games is probably enough, but if you have, like, some kind of social skills, that helps. I mean, you can even honestly probably not be that cute. Like, if you're good with your chat and you play games, I mean, you could not be good at the games, too. I think that's the easiest one of the three pillars of cuteness, good at game, social skills. If you had to pick one of those three to be weak at, it's probably actually the game itself. That would be acceptable. If I had to rank them, it'd probably be looks, sort of personality, gaming skill. I mean, there is something to it, right? If you're just constantly cussing out your chat, like turbo woke, you know, man hater, just constant negativity and stuff like that. Even if you're hot, like, I mean, if you're hot enough, maybe you can overcome that. But that is kind of a knock, you know? Like, the personality does matter a little bit. Like, being a good host. School sucks, make a YouTube channel. Yeah, basically. I mean, what is just Rakan?
Let's dance.
What's up, Mal? Yeah, man, that ad just like crashed everything on my computer except for League. I couldn't get back into League for like what felt like forever. It was probably 30 seconds to a minute. But then League finally came back. But yeah, it fucking crashed the computer. It crashed OBS. I got some kind of weird error, and then I couldn't even get to my taskbar. I think it was a Professor ad. Yeah, it's bad. And when I pressed taskbar, it literally took like at least 3 minutes for the taskbar to come up on my second monitor. Possibly 5 minutes. It was forever. And then when it came up, my computer's operating at 20% capacity. Like, it's, I don't know. It's got to be like a codex. It's some weird jank shit that's like not some driver or something that's not updated, or Windows that's not updated. It's, you know, almost certainly has nothing to do with my why'd that just pull us out? Has nothing to do with, you know, my RAM or my driver. Like, I've got 32 gigs of RAM. I've got the newest whatever processor. 3080 Ti. Oh, is it lagging again? Bro, like, I also have to make sure everything's updated. It doesn't say dropped frames, but YouTube looked like I saw little circles spinning on it. Is it lagging for you guys? It's weird. Like, I click minimize OBS, and then it, like, opens up League. No, like, fucking open the chat. Holy shit. I don't know. These clicks are weird. The fuck? Now it's not letting me. Okay, hey, what's up, Diogo? Thanks. Okay, now I'm up. Maybe it wasn't. I think it's got to be Windows. I think there's a Windows update from like earlier this week that I haven't done yet. The game's not going yet, is it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I see 99%.
So do I.
Yeah, I was, I couldn't figure out the Total War, like, Total War just started lagging out of nowhere for me, and I figured out the game didn't automatically update. Hey, thanks, Scrub. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. I was spent so much time trying to reconfigure, like, update all my drivers, change all of these graphic settings and all this shit, and I'm, like, sitting there looking at it on OBS. I'm like, even this game, like, on maxed out graphics is not pushing my card past, like, 30% or something of its capacity. I was like, what the fuck is lagging? And it turned out the game just didn't offer me an update. Like, usually the game offers an update, but because I had a, like, an early access build they gave me, then it never moved over to real access. So I was still, like, multiple patches behind, and it had to update. When they gave me early access for Warhammer 3 back in January, the original, then it changed over to the normal one eventually, but this time it didn't. And I never knew. It was like, I swear, like 30 hours later or something. I just saw an advertisement that said 2.2 is available, and I was like, wait, what? And then I looked in the upper right, and it said I was on 2.0. I was like, oh my god, really? Hey, what's up, Black Ted? Yeah, I need to update it. I mean, Windows is more secure than ever, I think. You almost never hear about people, at least I don't hear about it anymore, people like actually exploiting Windows. Okay. I'm gonna reconnect. Like, the only stuff that I hear about that actually works now are like those like phishing emails and shit. So I think PCs are a lot safer than they used to be, but yeah, you gotta do the updates. Can you hear me, Jason?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, are you in game?
No, I'm at 99%.
Okay, I just exited and came back in, seeing if it was me. Okay, here we go.
I tried being good, but evil just brings out the sparkle in my eyes.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. A summoner has reconnected.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Client's bugged as hell. It could be, yeah. I feel like it's my PC. I need to update it, though, because it was acting squirrely outside of League. League was actually the only thing that was running correctly. Surprisingly enough.
Woo! Being bad just feels so good.
Oh, what's up, hell nah. Well, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have virtually zero expertise with computers.
Bad because I'm free and I'm
Very, very minimal.
because I'm bad.
Like, I built this computer, but I'm just sitting there just, like, watching tutorials on YouTube, like, telling me. And building it is a lot easier than actually going in and doing software for it. Building it's basically just, most of it's just figuring out which parts you want, making sure they're compatible, and then just figuring out, like, which layout you want. Usually there aren't that many choices as far as, like, where to put your fans and shit. And then the rest of it's just, you know, Legos. Just plug it in. For anyone out there, I would never, ever order, like, a pre-made computer if you can. Like, you save, like, so much money. An insane amount of money if you build it yourself. At least for desktops. Laptops, probably a lot harder. But, I mean, it's easily, like, you're saving 50% building it yourself. It's straight up extortion, or just highway robbery. Having them build it for you because it's so fucking easy. Old man with no expertise like me can figure it out.
Boring. Let's start fighting.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, I've got to get Grievous with Janna, I think. Kha'Zix. Hey, back up, man.
I only
just worded that. Gotta be careful if she rips those feathers, I could die. Nice. Jungler came bot. Hey, thanks, hell no. Yeah, with this team, I think we'll just get Shrelia's. I mean, maybe Shrelia's is kind of always correct to get. I don't know. Like, even Shroud does feel good to be tankier, but that movement speed is really nice. Overdeveloped. Yes, there we go. Matured. Well, that kind of has a pornographic implications. The pornography industry has sort of co-opted that word.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules.
Vintage. Vintage. Veteran. There we go. Veteran. Veteran player. Old Jana Rome, eh?
Enemy killing spree.
Universe tends towards chaos. I'm just helping it along.
How are we not up in CS? Like, we've zoned her off of so much. And we killed and pushed in a tower. I guess Ashe is just missing so many wide open CS.
An enemy has been slain.
Huh. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I mean,
She's so
antique sounds cool, yeah. Antique player. She gonna...
Life sucks without Zelda, but it is less complicated.
Oh my god. Please tell me they all die. Okay. Damn it. If I'd hit my potion, I think I could have lived. Fucking red smite burn, though. Alright, I'm gonna sell that and just get boots.
Self-control.
Nice. Does he live? Yes. Okay. Ha. 20 viewers as in good or bad? I mean, if you haven't been here in a while... Well, first of all, I DC'd tonight. Like, it was really weird. My computer locked up. We were talking about it earlier, so that's bad. But, like, on average, I think we've only been getting 25 or 30. It's just down a lot. There's just a lot of pressure on
Anyone have chocolate? I'm craving chocolate.
the channel. Like, I haven't been doing as many guides. There's just so much competition out there. for people doing guides, coaching. Just the League market is just so saturated. And I think League viewership in NA in general is down a little bit. Like, I don't think League is dying, but I think there are a lot of other games people are also watching, a lot of other things they're doing, so. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all good. I just do it for fun anyways. It's not like I'm going to be on the street tomorrow if I don't have 1,000 viewers. I mean, obviously, I like to have as many as possible, but I just really like coming out and just hanging out with you guys. 15 max. Yeah. I mean, until fall of 2021, we were getting between 500 and 1,000, and it was crazy. I think it was 2021. It might have been 2020 at this point. But throughout a lot of our history, we were probably averaging 150 to 200, then we spiked up to like 500 plus for like a year, and then we've been kind of sloping down to about 30. Instead of 25 or 30, but it's fine. Maybe over winter break. I'm just a lot busier. I've got 2 daughters. I'm getting more classes now. I'm getting 4 per semester instead of 2. Which is, I mean, all of these are great things. Got more housework. Like our new house, like, has more yard that I've got to like mow and take care of. So all of these are good things, but I'm gonna try to, you know, maybe over winter break do more League stuff. Preseason's a great time to put out guides and recommendations and things. But yeah, I mean, I mostly just get on here just to hang out with you guys and just chat. Just kind of have fun. Hang out with Jason, talk with you guys in chat. So, I teach English. Hell yeah. Persuasive writing English. Not Shakespeare, not grammar, but like, you know, thinking about a specific audience and how could you be more persuasive. And trying to show students how that's helpful for getting a job, interviewing, making a professional presentation, all of those kinds of things. It's kind of the core. So just teaching them critical thinking, teaching them how to think about their communication, how to communicate more effectively, and how to sort of critically engage and understand other people's communication, which is huge right now. Like, you know, simple example, don't take the first thing that you see on Google or YouTube as the gospel, right? Like, you gotta have a diversity of perspectives. Things like that. Persuading someone, hey, what's up, Black Falcon, to be a Yumi main? Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the core, is just focusing on critical thinking, critical reading, critical communication. And I let students pick their own topics. Which is pretty fun, because then I get to learn about their topics. They enjoy what they're writing a lot more, because they're actually researching and writing about stuff, most of them, that they care about, that's interesting to them. And I teach them transferable, kind of practical skills. Oh, that's all good, man. Well, I hope you're having a better day today. We were Plat 3 until we got demoted. We had been Plat 3 for like 2 weeks. At least a week. But yeah, we got demoted yesterday. I'm almost certainly going to play retail when Dragonflight comes out, if you're interested in that at all. I know we talked about that before. I just can't decide which healer I want to do, but oh my god, she really ran top. Arrow? Okay, nice. That was a good hold. That was actually really smart. I was like, why didn't she open with arrow from the bush? But she wanted to make sure we got him with the flash. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't guarantee, like, we're not gonna be able to do, like, a full guild run or whatever. And I can't guarantee a spot. I'm just gonna go for whichever, like, mythic raiding guild I can get into. But it should be fun. Like, we can still run, like, mythic pluses and things like that for sure, even if we can't all raid at the same time. I think I can probably do... I don't know how those work, like, how often you can do them. And that would give you a chance to tank some stuff, too.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, I'll do heroics, too. Yeah, if you got... I mean, if you just want to run heroics, I'll do heroics. I just want to be affiliated with a guild that tries to do mythic raiding if I can. Yeah, like, I can definitely help you guys do heroics, even if, probably even if I'm already, like, mythic geared or whatever. I can still come in and run it with you guys, just for fun. That's what I used to do when I played WoD. You know, I had some friends I met in the game that kind of passed them up a little bit with gear, and I was trying to join mythic guilds, but I would still go back and, you know, run some heroics and stuff with them. Which I really love the flex system. I wish they would do that for mythic. But they say it's too hard to balance, but I love that so much that even on normals and heroics, you can have anywhere from 10 to 30 people, and it just changes the gear a little bit, and changes the difficulty of the encounter. So it's just so great, because then it's like, if you usually run it with 20, but, you know, Larry's not there, then you can just run it with 19, no problem. That was the biggest issue with all raiding, is you'll have 1 or 2 people that you're down, and then you just end up... Oh shit. Well, I didn't need to ult that, I guess. She doesn't have flash. Yeah, exactly. It is just supposed to be for hardcore people, but I don't know, man. I guess. I mean, I want to do it. It's just the thing that keeps me from doing it, I think, is not necessarily the skill. It's the fucking just getting the people to do it. That's the hardest thing in any MMO, is get 20 people to say, okay, I can be here at 9 o'clock on Thursdays. That's the hardest thing. And be there every Thursday. Because you're not going to be able to have a bench. Maybe I hope the community is just more pug friendly now, where it's like, it's chill if you just run a couple of pugs. Just give them a chance to roll on some loot. Because back when I did it, people were not pug friendly. They're like, we're not running this fucking mythic if it's not all guild. The only boss I killed in Warlords was this, like, this one guy, and it was in I pugged it. Or I didn't, it was like a guild that was missing 2 or 3 people. They were looking for a healer, and I went in and I cleared it with them. That was the only boss I think I killed. Was this one guy. This one night. Took us like 10 pulls or something. A pug is just what they call a public group. I don't know why they call it a pug instead of a pub. But it's just where you have people that are not in a guild. People that don't know each other very well. And usually it's less organized. You don't have the familiarity with each other. It's like a pickup game of soccer or basketball, sort of. To try to complete something. But, you know, that kind of helps solve the problem of, well, some people just can't make it some days. That's just life happens. Especially when most people who are playing these days are adults. You know, they're going to have kids. They're going to have work. Family stuff. Like, I get it. People can't make it sometimes. But, it's just really hard to get substitutes because no one wants to be a sub. Everyone wants to be on the main team, or they're going to go to a guild where they're on the main team. The only time where I was able to raid consistently for months without having any attendance problems was in original Burning Crusade, but I think it was because we were a super small server and there just weren't a lot of raiding guilds. There were like 3 horde guilds, you know, that were clearing SEC and Black Temple and stuff like that at the time, and so people just didn't have anywhere else to go, and so they just, you know, were in our guild. And we helped them run, you know, we did some battlegrounds with them, we helped them run some other stuff. And there was kind of the social element that I've talked about before. That was before most social media. So people were just on a lot. Just talking, chatting, having fun. Versus now, so many people just raid log. Okay. Just log in, raid, and log out. I mean, I do the same thing. But... Leroy Jenkins. It could be Leroy Jenkins. If you Leroy in a pug, you're going to get kicked real quick. Oh, pug is pickup groups. Okay. I was just thinking pub would make more sense for like a public group, but I guess that you're picking up people. It's not necessarily full public. Usually, you're just grabbing a few people.
You down to play another?
Sure, I'll do one more. It's pretty fast. I know, but like I think only the really big, like hardcore serious ones have a backup roster. Well, they're changing something about the loot. I'm not sure 100% how that's happening in Dragonflight. But yeah, there was personal loot, especially in Heroic. I think it was personal loot for a long time. Which is like, yeah, you have a percentage chance to get loot every time you kill the boss. Each individual person does. So yeah, if it was something like you kill a boss and 3 pieces of loot drop, that would just be for 3 people or whatever. And it would be loot that's like tailored to your class or whatever. That could be useful. You could get duplicates of something that you already have, potentially. So that's what can kind of suck. But I think in Mythic, it's still Master Loot. I'm not playing Heimer. I mean, he might be good right now. I think we played against one. I think we may have lost to one the other day, but... I think Mythic might be Master Loot. On Heroic, you might be able to toggle Master Loot, but I think most people just do personal loot. Which is probably for the best. So you have roll, I guess you have roll loot, you can have personal loot, or you could have master loot. I think master's coming back. If it was gone, it's there, I believe. Was Dinger even good at Worlds? I meant to look that up the other day. I know he was played with, like, I don't remember, like, he was basically a substitute for Karma. It's 50% win rate. So he was played 6 times. I mean, that's more than Rakan, but... God. You mean he's got an 86% win rate. 12-2 at Worlds. Yeah. No problem there at all.
No.
I think she's the most banned champion. Aatrox might be.
Wonder if have they ever erratic a champion from League?
Just like deleted it? I don't think so.
Okay.
They've reworked stuff before. Actually,
Yeah,
Caitlyn is banned more, but Caitlyn has a 30% win rate. She's 3-7, but she's banned a lot. Yuumi is 86% win rate. They need to take off the permanent attachment. I've talked about the like so many times. That's the only thing that's really problematic with her, is that you can't interact with her late game. Just make the W an ability where you attach for X amount of time, whatever it is, 3 to 5 seconds. You empower somebody a lot while you're attached, but then you have to hop off for some substantial amount of time, 3 to 5 seconds. And then you're vulnerable. So yeah, just make it to where you can kind of hop, or maybe you can hop to different people in a fight, kind of like a Yasuo. You know, before you time out from those 3 to 5 seconds, maybe you can hop onto someone else, and each individual champion has a cooldown. Right, after you hop to them, maybe you can't reattach to the same person for 20 seconds or something. I don't know. But they need to make it to where she's not permanently on top of people. They just keep nerfing, like, her numbers. Like, nerfing her heal, nerfing, you know, all these aspects to her. But they just don't want to give up the permanent attachment. But I think it would be so much more interesting if you had to, you know, pick the moments where you attached. Huh. Yeah, most people, like, I'd say 90% of the League community hates Yumi. I know there are some Yumi fans. I know Black Falcon likes her. She's very frustrating to play against. Because if someone gets ahead and she attaches to them, it just feels like, you know, there's almost nothing he can do. World
Yeah,
ADC's pretty much, yeah, wide, yeah. You'd have to wear boots, yeah. I mean, that's hidden power in her kit too, is that you basically start off with 950 gold because you never have to attach, or you never have to actually run anywhere. It's like, yeah, her vision control is weaker, but like in pro, you can have people go with you and help you with that. I mean, they'll probably just end up nerfing the damage on her Q, I would say, in the preseason, would be my guess. Because that's really easy and basic, and like it doesn't take a lot of work. They'll just... Her Q does way too much damage with Ludens. I don't know why it does percentage health. That's pretty dumb. I think they're just thinking, okay, we want to encourage her to be more aggressive. So... But that doesn't... She doesn't have to get off to do that. I mean, another thing they could do is make it to where, like, she's just really, like, they try to force you to hop off to auto attack to, like, manage her mana and to get a little shield so you can trade. But it's not enough, I don't think. Well, Syndra's AP. I'll probably eat a couple of zillion bombs. I guess it's fine. Not thrilled about the pants top, but... No, I don't think they need to remove her. There are people who do want to remove her. Just remove her ability to permanently attach. That's it. Easy. Some version of that. 5 seconds you're attached. And then after that you get kicked off. And in that time, you know, maybe all of her abilities are empowered. Well, you're obviously going to have to rework some of her stuff. You're going to have to rework her mana cost, make that more manageable when she's not, like, attached. Maybe change her Q. Like, to make it, you know, better when she's not attached. Just empower her abilities when she is attached. But, yeah, I mean, she needs a rework, but they probably won't do it. I think they've specifically said they don't want to get rid of her attachment. But...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I mean, you can cleanse fear, though. Yeah. Fiddlesticks thinking the same thing. Do I think Janna No, I think Janna's fine. Her win rate's kind of high. I think, if anything, it's like a numbers thing with her, but I think her kit is good. She's just, like, hard committed to peeling. I mean, you could change something about her, but I think overall she's fine. I think having AD on her E is weird. I would like to see them double down on her peel a little bit more. And, like, not give AD on the shield. But it's not really that big of a deal. Because a lot of her stuff is peeling and reactive, and it just doesn't... Like, her cooldowns are so long, it just doesn't snowball, and isn't, like, as degenerate as something like Soraka, if left unchecked, or Sona.
I love evil, and evil loves me.
So I think she's fine. I mean, perennially, she does have one of the highest win rates. I think she's also one of the hardest enchanters to play correctly. She's not obviously not as hard as like a Thresh or something to play, but just the fact that you have to time that tornado to react. Like, think carefully about your positioning and when you ult sometimes. I think she's a well-designed enchanter. Like, I'm lagging. Is stream lagging? Okay, I'm back. I think Rakan's the best design enchanter, if people want to count him as an enchanter.
I only believe in myself.
I think Bard's not really an enchanter, I guess, but I think Bard's pretty well designed too. Bard is very rarely, like, super OP, but he's, like, playable if you're good on him. Nice.
Life is way more fun if you give up the rules.
Seraphine, honestly, is probably one of the better designed of the enchanters. I think she's probably better designed than Sona, because her cooldowns are so long.
The dream of darkness.
Lulu's, like... Lulu's decent. Like, her numbers, the amount that she buffs ADCs can be sort of degenerate, but...
Safe. Boring.
But she doesn't have a heal. I think that shielding is, like, infinitely healthier than healing. It depends on the situation. Like, shielding can be very degenerate too, but the fact that it's, like, weak to poke and doesn't have this weird, like, paper, rock, scissors with grievous wounds that healing has.
Most good guys are just kidding themselves.
Wow, really?
Whoa! I saw stars for a second. Dark.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like Rakan is basically like an engage. That's what I think. Just like the pure enchanter where you just sit back and heal a lot, I think is probably not healthy for League. Like, I don't think Soraka's healthy at the end of the day. I mean, they try to make it to where you have to hit your Qs to have her be really useful. I think something where you have to trade resources where she can't just, like, passively heal a lot is probably, like, okay. Which is kind of like that, but she can still heal a lot just with her W, you know? But yeah, the idea of kind of a vampire healer, which is sort of what Soraka is, where you damage yourself to heal somebody, could potentially be interesting. I think they should bring back her old mana battery thing. I don't know, maybe that's too toxic, but...
Perfectly balanced.
Oh,
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
No, we don't. I know you're trolling, Mr. Oregon.
I don't apologize for doing my thing.
Yumi's like easily the most hated champ in the game. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't even think it's close. I mean, a lot of people don't like Yasuo, but
Sometimes the pieces of darkness need a break.
see, a permanent attachment in general is stupid. I could get on board with temporary, right? I think that could be interesting, right? Someone's trying to like get you, and you play the little cat and mouse. You hop on, you hop off. A tank attached support.
This place will look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter? Everywhere. As far as the eye can see.
Or they could make the attachment, I don't know. They couldn't make it permanent. They could, I don't know. Could kind of give her the Tom Kench treatment. Like rework her a little bit to get rid of some of the most obnoxious stuff.
I do what I want. It's dark. Stay the same.
There's darkness in the crescent's edge. An enemy has been slain.
There we go. Nice. Oh, he's got red. He's gonna take that
Perfection doesn't exist.
plate, I think. Who's there? Okay, it's Viego. Okay, yeah. One plate. There's Viego. Yeah. Top's gonna get sacrificed, but God, it takes so fucking long to kill these dragons now.
Bad because I'm free, and I am free because I'm bad.
How long? Okay, he's got a little bit of time on his ult. You kidding me? Get trolled. Dude, what? It doesn't do damage when it attaches to you. What the fuck is that? Alright, come on, Fiddle. Come on, Fiddle. Let's go, baby. Before they run away. Well, we just need to get some kills, period. It's too long, man. He should have dropped the fucking golems and come over. The time to kill him was when they were trying to get that plate. Fuck. Is he just dead? He's probably just dead. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. This motherfucker, I swear. This guy is so fucking annoying. Alright, Viego's about to die bottom.
When Zaya and I were abandoned on a desolate planet, I realized I don't like being alone. Despite the space station.
If he would have just gotten off of Braum, like, that's just so... We're so fucked because of that. Or off of golems. That he stayed on golems. Syndra's right there.
Bro, such a good freaking ult, man.
Yeah, but... we're able to get him. I really gotta hit potions faster. I fucking fat fingered that ward too. Feels bad.
It's not that I completely lost my sense of hope.
Alright, maybe Pantheon will come gank at some point.
Leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
I really haven't killed any fucking wards yet. Well, I guess I don't have sweeper.
Life is way more fun when you give up the rules. Living the dream.
Shit, my
An enemy is on
headphones are about to go out.
shut down.
Nice.
An ally has been slain.
Then I bring darkness.
Alright, I mean, Fellas is pretty freaking fed. This guy's seems pretty good on him too. Let me see here.
Most good guys
Holy shit. Go dead, I don't think. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He should have stopped. He should have just ulted over the pit, man. This guy, like, commits too hard to, like, creeps and doesn't adjust when plays are happening. It's like, just imagine if he, like, ulted over the pit right there when we were all on that corner. It would have been like a triple, and then we just go back and get it. I don't think we have to split push against Zillion. Zillion's actually pretty good against split pushes. So you can speed people up to rotate, like... He's not that great at team fighting. Like, he can resurrect one person, but that makes him even better in skirmishes. It's like resurrecting one person in a team fight, like you can win around that if you have enough damage to kill everybody else, but in a skirmish it's a lot harder. Jace is far worse in a team fight than he is in skirmishes. Jinx is good in a team fight, but I mean, we've got Aphelios, Fiddle, Azir, and Rakan. Like, I think our team fight's better. A lot of it just comes down to, does Fiddlesticks get a good ult or not, you know? That's just sort of how it always is with Fiddle. Who killed him? Oh, Viego. No. You don't need a team revive. See Overwatch for how healthy that is.
Hey, Overwatch 2 is pretty fun.
Well, obviously that wasn't warded. I don't know why I tried that. Oh, nice. Okay, Syndra wasted her ult. This fucking Pantheon's just absolutely worthless. Not the revive summoner. Iwa just loves to speculate about OP things. What if Zillion revived an entire team with his ult? Oh my... Okay. Well, it's still equally worthless. I thought he got stunned out of it. huge ass problem.
Enemy has been slain.
Forget my name, just call for the Lord of Darkness. Prince of Evil, the Emperor of Darkness. Evil love. Sometimes we agents of darkness need a break. My cloak is woven from the whispers of starfields, the secrets of the galaxies, the wind of the seventh. Ooh, and it swishes. Swish, swish. Being bad feels so good.
Such a. Oh, there we go.
No, it's Baron.
That was the fiddle ult that we needed this whole game.
Yep. Fiddle, and then I came in and fucked him up too. See, that's how we win. You want to be grouped up, fiddle, like split pushing, not really the way, I don't think. So like Zillion revives somebody, but it just doesn't matter. Fuck! God damn, I knew that could happen when I got low too. I even W'd out with the splash. It's got like a fucking 600 radius splash. I mean, it's not that much, but it's freaking huge. I don't know what I'm supposed to get here. I guess Grievous.
Can't kill evil. You can wear it like a sweet.
Or maybe I get the claw.
If I get like another item or two, I'm gonna one-shot this Silent.
You from a cold dead planet so that you could laugh at me. I rescued you so
Or maybe two-shot.
I hope so. Yeah, it does suck. I don't want to give Jinx more gold.
They're just really that dumb, huh?
I guess so. The fuck did he go? There he goes.
Yeah, I just want them off me, so. Trying to go to this. What?
Oh, we're about to get flanked, man. Isn't Cinder right there? Yeah. I mean, it was like super obvious, dude. Fuck, he's gonna get his little goddamn reset.
I'm coming. It might be drag.
Failures top double proxy enemy base. I don't. I guess I don't. I've never heard of a Aphelios double proxying, but it's usually just like a Singe thing. And typically, even situational with Singe. Maybe Scion. Pre-nerf. Holy shit, are we just fucked? Yeah. Foes just walked up and got like 2-tapped by Jace. Pantheon's just too heavy. Like, we have to have, like, a 5-person fiddle ult. Broken Strat and Challenger? Well. Aphelios top. You know what, like, double proxy means, right? You mean between the first and second towers? You mean, like, literally in their base. Like, between inhibitors, proxying 2 waves at once. Getting Grievous? I mean, it is, but I also need to not die. Like, they do so much damage. Like, splash damage. And just getting, like, more CC on them. I mean, we can still win. It's just, it's so much of it. It just depends on the fiddle ult. Like, we're extremely reliant on fiddle getting a good ult, as is usually the case with most fiddle 6 teams. But when you're behind and you can't get vision, it's really hard.
I think they're really trying to get the spot.
Okay. Well, Syndra's ult's probably a short cooldown, but...
No. That's pretty big. Base.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but I feel like a champion that buys, like, all defensive utility items shouldn't be able to one-shot you. Hex Drinker, Wits End, Death's Dance, Guardian Angel. Still will delete you. Hey, what's up, Dan? It's going alright. I don't remember our record tonight. I think we might be +1.
2-1.
Yeah. Well, we're doing alright. How are you doing, sir? I'm talking about Viego. I don't know. I just don't like, over the last, like, year or two, with the, especially with these new items. Just how durable fighters are. Like, they nerfed Sterix. I don't know why they haven't nerfed Death's Dance yet. Why are we just running at this guy?
Oh, that's a good fiddle ult.
Yeah. God, really? Oh shit. We're just all spread out, like, just horrible, horrible fucking positioning.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was really, really bad. Like, why would you just walk up as Pantheon? Like, you wait on either me or Fiddlesticks to ult, and then you ult in as Pantheon. Yeah, Blitz is entertaining. I'm kind of off the Blitz a little bit. He's okay. Like, I still pick him sometimes, but... there are definitely some really hard counters to him. Yeah, well, I don't know. But yeah, a lot of times you can turn the game around if you get a hook. But if they have a lot of mobility or tanks, like, you don't do much else other than have the potential to hook, you know, one person. And that's about it. So I did all right on him against immobile champs. You know, he could definitely be good. But anyways, all right, man. Well, GG's. I'll catch you next time.
I'll catch you.
All right, see ya. Okay, well, that's got to be it for me tonight. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow around 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see y'all then. Have a good day.